Hi, my name is Michael Gabbert. I'm the senior pastor of Evergreen Church in suburban Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I want to invite you to join us for what we call the Children's Ministry Expo. If you work in a children's position on a church staff, or if you're a lay leader in a church that does preschool or children's ministry, we have a day that we'd like to share with you that will encourage you, that will build you up, that will let you know that there are people who know how important your job is in a church. In Genesis chapter 21, verse 33, there's an interesting verse. After an encounter that Abraham has with God, it says in that verse that Abraham planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there he worshiped the Lord, the God everlasting. It's a fascinating little verse, and there's no verse in the Bible that's there by accident or without meaning. This verse tells us that Abraham, in encountering this God, who he came to understand was the everlasting God, he planted a tamarisk tree. Tamarisk tree is an evergreen tree that is incredibly slow growing. In fact, it takes a couple of generations before it has much size to it at all. Abraham was symbolically planting a tree that he knew he would never sit under. He planted a tree that he knew would not be for him, but it would be for generations later in his family. And it was a mark of faith that he was saying, I know this God is the everlasting God. He's a God of the long plan, the long game. And I'm making a commitment that we're going to be in this all the way to the end. If you do preschool ministry in your church, you are, maybe more than any other area of your church, playing the long game. Statistics tell us that today's preschoolers will live into the 22nd century. Preschool ministry, children's ministry, is literally the place in the church where you can impact the 22nd century for the cause of Christ, the kingdom of God. We believe that your investment there needs to be recognized and honored and esteemed, and we'd like to do that. Come join us for a day of encouragement, a day of training, a day that will just lift your spirit as you are side by side with other people that share your passion for the long game in the ministry of your church. Come join us at the Children's Ministry Expo, Evergreen Church, Tulsa, Oklahoma.